Hello! It is Friday, which means Fear Friday. Ho ho ho! Welcome, epic loading screen. Thank you, Dweller. So, little fun fact, after I finished the debut last night, I was hit by another flame of ambition, so literally every asset I have has now been updated. Because I got to work. So yeah, we're complete. Everything is done. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. I was up till like 2 a.m. editing. Ha ha. I do this to myself. Anyway, welcome. Let me switch us to the correct screen here. I just want an excuse to come over to the chatting one for a second. We're playing Slender. So, little confession. I know legitimately nothing about Slender aside from he's a man who's slender and he has tentacles and collect my pages. That is the extent of the Slenderman mythos that I know. And I want to correct that, because if he ever comes to DB... it's not the DBD guy. Exactly. See, that's my mentality, is I need to learn. See, Slender's just, like, right out of that area where I know... Like, I'm familiar with creepypastas. That's not a secret. But he's one I never really got into. Godzilla NES on top, for real, for real. Howdy, howdy. Hey, welcome, T-Frog. It's actually a sequel of the original 7 pages game. Oh, I did not know that. See, I picked this up on a sale like 4 years ago, wanting to play it for Halloween, back when Fear Friday was just an October thing. And it just kind of sat there, and as I was trying to figure out whether I was going to do this or Outlast, I found out that this got a remaster, actually, and I have it. Like, the original game got remastered, and it replaced it. So this is, like, supposedly really high quality. And I wanted to see what that meant, so we're checking it out. Wonder what the extended chapter... That's a good question. I'm not gonna click it yet. We're gonna find that out later, because I'm prepared for a long one tonight. I'm in the mood for some spooky games. You know, in fact, give me a moment. I'm gonna close my blinds. Ignore my neck breaking. There we go. I just had to close that one real quick. That's how immersed I want to feel. Let's get right into it. I also went ahead and set the difficulty to normal. I don't know if that's going to mean, like, limited lives, but I want the authentic experience. So often are we guided by our devotion, our love, our affection. I feel like I need to read that in my cult voice. A bond that pulls us down paths not bargained. I'm getting more into the... And when you find yourself alone, as he casts out that bedeviling gaze, how far will it... Is that Smeagol? Oh. I gotta... Okay, never mind. I'm pretty sure we crashed. I was gonna say odd parking job or crash, but... Well, I mean, I'm not seeing any scraps of wood. Just a weird parking job, I think. Dangerously close to scratching our car. Land for sale. Please contact Cade at 555-727... Oh, hey! Oh, that's cool! This game scared me so bad that I'm excited then. They drive and stop when seeing the trunk. Oh, wait, I just realized I missed another one. Oh, did you hear Miku is a navigator and if fully maxed out can actually attack with almighty damage in P5X? I did see that Miku is a character. I guess I need to go around. They just gave me the... Alright, car of mine. Yeah, I could definitely tell this got a remake. This does not look like it's from 2012. 2013. Blue Eye Studios proudly presents You guys, if it was me, I'd move the whole tree trunk away, right? I feel like that shouldn't even be that hard. Just drive. Driving the car, exactly. I'll be watching and chatting, but I'm also gonna draw. Nice. So I assume we're here to buy some land, so that we may harvest that precious oil. Kenneth Ma. Oh. Could you handle being in the woods by yourself? Hell no! I would die. Like, nothing would kill me. I would just die. Like, the second I'm separated from anyone, it's just over. I feel like I need the buddy system for that. For real. Listen, if I'm not dying from the wildlife, I'm dying because Jason Voorhees is gonna throw a spear through my skull. And if that doesn't happen, I'm just gonna, like, explode. Like, automatically combust. For sale. Please contact Kate. Oh, am I trying to buy a house? That makes sense. Oh, that's not creepy at all. Is this Greenville the game? Yes. It's on the outskirts of Greenville. I remember playing on the swing set with Kate when we were... Oh! Okay, I presume we know Kate then. Kate? As in Kate from the hit video game Dead by Daylight? I remember people wanting Slenderman to also be in Greenville. Unironically, if they pull another Jason, they should just keep, like, putting everyone in Greenville for the sake of how hilarious it is. Hey, who's in Greenville, by the way? Oh, you know, Jason the Unknown, Slenderman, potentially Springtrap, depending on who you ask. Greenville would be too dangerous to live in. It's just like the epicenter for everything wrong in that universe. Hey, Kate, it's been a while since we last spoke, hasn't it? Hoping you forgot about me and no ordering letters. A little old-fashioned, sometimes just sit down and write something, you know? Can't remember what I was doing at the time. All the stuff we used to do when we were kids just came rushing back to me all of a sudden the other day. Oh, how sweet. Sneak over at night, go adventures, go sunning. Blah, 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 blah. Imagination's in overdrive, wish I could rewind. How long has it been again? It's a couple of years. Wasn't it? She was always kind of mean to me. Maybe she actually knew about us sneaking out all the time. Huh. Sorry, please ignore all that. Is it rambling too much? Please let me hear from you soon. Anything's been less than normal for you lately, so I want to check in. CR. And add your scrapbook. Cool, I have a scrapbook? Yay. I'm gonna have a field day with these expressions. Oh no, I can't look, like, directly down. Thank you. Can't thank you all enough for coming out all this way to help me out. It's been a pretty rough road trying to sell the old place. Wish I had turned to you sooner. You have no idea how happy I'll be once it's all behind me. Love you always, Kate. Aww. Phone line appears dead. Hold up. TV fell, right? Okay, yeah. TV's just out of place. I was about to judge very harshly. Oh, I'm gonna need that. That's a nice little... Oh, I have an Alan Wake mode where I just focus it. Neat. So if we're holding the flashlight with our right hand, are we just constantly holding up the camera?
0 new messages. 1 old message.
Hey Kate, it's CR again. I hope everything's okay. I know there's been a lot to take in and wrap your head around. It'll be good when Lauren gets there to help you sell the house. Take a little load off your mind. Give me a call when you get the chance and we can talk.
Okay.
Take care.
Wait, I'm not Kate.
Press 1 to delete. 2 to return to the main menu.
Oh. Oh, fun fact, this game is written by Slenderman's creator and the lead writer of Marble Hornets. Oh! This is why I say this is superior Slenderman depiction, combining best of both worlds. Yeah, we were just holding up our camera. Imagine how sore our arms are gonna be. Yo, that reminds me, like I said, I really don't know anything about Slenderman outside of, like, the basics. And because of that, I need to watch Marble Hornets. That's one I got recommended to right after, the cabin stream, because just in case, we didn't know at the time, it was during the cabin. But that's something I should catch up on. I want to learn. Thanks for calling last night. Probably sounds dumb. It was good to hear your voice again. Hear that Lauren's been doing really well too. Yeah, about what we said. I'm not sure what to think of it yet. What are the odds of 2 people having the exact same hallucination? Could it really just be a coincidence? I have to go to my doctor today for some routine stuff. I'm going to try and casually bring this up and see what he says about it. I'll let you know how it goes, CR. So we're not CR then. Or are we? I'll figure that out later. For now, we explore. Too bad we didn't have a good Slenderman movie. Knowing what I know, was he over there and I just, like, completely was oblivious to that? And I was just like, huh, what's going on? Is there an earthquake? Too bad we don't have a good Slenderman movie. Ironically, I have to take it back. That is the only, like, mythos I have been exposed to, because I watched that years ago. I wasn't even a fan and I didn't really like it. So, can't imagine how badly that must have sucked for people who really like Slenderman. I do admit, I do like the general look of him, though, in that movie. I don't know if it's, like, controversial, but I do like the take that it looks like he's wearing a suit. But he's not. Like, I like the kind of, like, weird fin design. I do like that, but, you know, drip is drip. Alright, now let's go up. I like how your cheerful voice went quiet when something happened on screen. I was just dumbfounded for a second. Like, legitimately, I was like, is something creepy happening? I don't know. Teehee. I'm curious what that's gonna be for. I have a hunch, my bit was, oh, it's Alan Wake mode, but that's the only thing I could think of as to why you'd need a concentrated light. How long do you think that water's been there? Oh, I just realized that, the timer is, like, accurate. I've just been wandering around for 10 minutes. Oh, hey. That sure is an elongated fella. A rather skinny male. I personally like to think he changes their appearance with the times. I would want to write a Slenderman movie series and have the movie take place in the early US settlement, with Slenderman having, oh, that's a cool idea. You see, going in with the little I know, I always like the interpretation of urban legends, and this applies to the unknown too, ironically. But I like the idea that they're very much based in perception of reality. So I really like the idea that he changes his drip every few centuries. Alright. Oh, hey, if I click tab it... No, I like the immersion. That was fun. I should probably find Kate. Yeah, I probably should find Kate, but... Unfortunately for you, game... Oh, hey. Oh, another note. Hey, Kate, both my computer and phone have been acting weird lately, so I figured I'd do the old-fashioned way again. How can we talk things through? Read what the doctor said, too. There's explanation for this stuff. Shared traumatic event sounds most logical to me. That night out there in the woods is probably what caused it. I'd almost completely blacked that out. Or blocked that out. But now it's kind of coming back to me. Like I said before, it's still really foggy. I think the best course of action right now is just ignore it, and whenever you think you might be seeing things again, I'll try to do the same. That'll probably do the trick. You should call Lauren sometime. Are we Lauren? Hold on, let me look at her silhouette. I believe we are a woman. I think so. We are probably Lauren. If I were a detective. I'm surprised how clean the pages are. For real. Yeah, in fact, despite the entire place kind of being in ruins, as far as derelict houses go, this is actually in pretty good condition. Like, compare this place to the... Can't tell if I love or hate that. But, like, compare this to the RE7 house. Compared to that, this is, like, paradise. Like, the fruit's not even rotting. At least as far as I could tell. Yeah, that's decent condition. Working piano. Alright, I guess I should be looking for that. I guess we need a key. Is that... Oh, I thought I saw it flat. Well, it did flash, but... I love pears. Yeah! Oh, radio. You know, me bobbing my head left to right is making it really confused. So I'm like, I think I'm going out of my tracking range with how much I'm bobbing my head. I'll do it subtly. I also miss pears. This economy makes them very expensive where I'm at. I know that feeling very well. You know, they should just make pears free for everyone. I know that's not all how the economy works, but then I get more pears. You get more pears. We all get more pears. Alright. I guess I'll go explore more. We came from there. Do we go down the path? No, let's... Did that door even go anywhere, actually? Should I even look for a key? I guess we could try the... No, yeah, because that's just gonna go out here. So there's no point in looking for a key. Alright, let's go see if this gate will open. It will not. Alright, I guess that means our priority is looking for more notes. Maybe the last one will have a key. Or somewhere else. And if I click that, search for clues. Yeah, okay, cool. We are running detective mode. I am on the right track. I'm not sure how it's in Canada, but US, I got a conspiracy. People need to not be at peak health on purpose. Natural food is expensive, but donuts, which is a combo of ingredients, is cheap? Hey, listen. The fruit company snipers are on their way. Dweller, duck and run. Yeah, I totally agree. That's just how it is. Don't you love being in a cyberpunk dystopian without the cyberpunk? Oh. Flashlight, lighter, batteries, kerosene. Hey, that's one thing too. Extra tapes, lock the house. Honoring the life of Hayes. I can't read what the... Looks like British. Beth, that's not at all British. Oh, M&M is getting rid of red and brown. They can't use the dangerous food dyes anymore. Or is it blue and brown? Well, two colors are leaving us. We have a moment of very, very brief silence for the colors we are losing within the M&Ms. Listen, I know that they taste the same, but it's not gonna taste the same, if you know what I mean. Alright. I do kind of... Oh, never mind. Intuition. I was about to say, I wish I could turn my flashlight off so I can actually focus, but... I feel like I remember seeing another letter. Maybe I didn't really look in the garage. And I guess I did skim upstairs. Let's go back up. Oh. Oh, the frames. The frames when I went up the stairs. Oh, what is going on? This is an Unreal game, isn't it? Oh, what is going on? Or if we... I'm curious. I want to test this. If we go down and we run outside... Yeah, it is miserable. Is there like a reload? Let's... but that'll... I'll just tough it out. Maybe it's just a weird glitch. I've manifested. Welcome! The Slenderman is so huge that rendering them lowers the frames. See, his power isn't that he causes static. It's that he ruins the frame rate. Someone called him the Bulk Man. The Bulky Man. That would be the opposite of Slender. Door needs a key. So we're back to looking for a key. Okay, this is like really bad. You know, I'll risk it. I'll risk a reload. I don't know if there is any checkpoints, but that is egregious. Start game? There's no continue. I mean, we could just lock in and sprint, I think. At least I hope. Also, it turned night. Oh yeah, we're starting from the... Also, it turned night so fast. It did! Almost like some unnatural super entity. I guess I can't skip. How far will he kick? See, that's 100% Smeagol. That's 100% Gollum. You can't trick me, Slenderman. You're just 3 Smeagols in a coat. You know, I would be incredibly dangerous if this game had a jump button. Slenderman wouldn't be prepared for the bunny hops I would do. I guess I could also... I'm pretty sure I have everything on Ultra. In hindsight, maybe I should just... Oh yeah, pretty much everything on Ultra. I'll just turn it to high. OBS usually doesn't like me running everything on Ultra, even when I can handle it. Hopefully that prevents it. I've alerted the Horde. Yes! Which reminds me, twitch.tv/Yerocmai. I forgot, I run DBD in Ultra. Yeah, you see, I'm very lucky in the way. Like, my computer is, like... How old would it be now? Or at least the graphics card. It's not, like, hyper new, but it's, like, 2022, 2023. So it can still run a decent amount of newer games. But everything I play is from, like, the same time. right? So I can run a good chunk of stuff with, like, no issue. And then there's the occasional, you know... what would you call it? The thing. The thing. I think my card is 2019. See, the thing is, though, that's a good card. Like, legitimately, the ones from, like, 2018 through, like, 2021, they're good quality. They still hold up. You're just gonna struggle playing, like, hyper new releases, but 90% of new releases are bloated by anti-cheat, so yeah, so we're fine. We're fine. That was just a weird bug. Alright, let's collect this one first. Hi, Euro, I've arrived. Welcome! We are slending our man. Alright, let's... let me get that up. We've already read all this, but I want to try and get this all in my collection thingy. I was gonna upgrade, but then the AI Nation raised. They ruined everything. For real! Now you need to pay, like, a liver to get an old-gen graphics card. Oh, hi! I'm sure that's fine. It's the guy from the DVD trailer. The Survivor.
0 new messages. 1 old message.
Okay, CR again.
Oh, I could have clicked that.
I know
Huh.
there's a lot to take in and wrap your head around.
October 18th, 2009, 9 a.m.
Take a little load off your mind. Give me a call when you get the chance and we can talk.
Oh, it's him, and our character says nothing. Remember, whenever there's a silent horror game protagonist, I just imagine them mogging throughout the entire game. Specifically, Bendy Man. Alright, that's number 2. 13, yep, that's what the doctor stuff. I'll turn that back on.
Take me out to the ball game, sung by Edward Meeker, Edison Records.
Now, is he also going to be out here? Because he was out here earlier and I got... Or does he just have, like, a random spawn? I assume he has a random spawn. I need the new Survivor out in DVD. I don't care if the perks are busted. I need the killer cues down. You're speaking my language, Dweller. Listen, I'm happy. Like, I'm genuinely happy Jason is as successful as he is. That feels good. I love that he's winning. But I need everyone to stop playing him so I can play Pig. And, you know, more Jason, because he's legitimately locked in as a main. How did Slender not kill you when you stared at him? Good question. Why? It's happening again! Here, I'm gonna try something. I'm just gonna crank it all down. DLSS, let's turn that on. Reflex, sure, keep that. We're gonna do that on medium. Or performance is actually what we probably want. Turn off DLSS, let's see if that works. Try it on performance first. Still there. Let's crank it down to medium. I don't think it's my end, though. Well, I mean, it is my end, but, you know. Let's see, we'll turn that down. Global illumination. Camera motion, we want that. We'll keep VSync off. Turn the video reflex off as well. No, I don't want to click. That looked like the back button. Alright, what about this? Still, oh, it's better. I could work with this for a minute. Maybe it's just area. Regardless, there's the keys. Although, I'm going to ask, Can someone please confirm if this is an Unreal game? I feel it in my bones. Bam, bam, ba, 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 ba. Oh yeah, where was the key for again? Wasn't it upstairs? I think it was upstairs. Yup, I knew it. I knew it. So this is probably, if it's like 3 years old, it's probably nanite lighting. Which explains everything. Oh. Can I? Huh. That's unsettling. To the woods. Let's see what this one is. Kate, I want to see you again, but I can't stop thinking about you, about us. Sort of what happened in the park. Maybe I shouldn't have said those things. I know you may not feel the same way, but I don't want to let you go. Hope someday you'll change your mind. I'll be waiting here for you. Please just think about it. I have so many things I want to share or show you. So many things I want to share with you. I want to protect you. I hope we could still be friends. Carl Ross. You know, that reminds me. Love letters reminded me. I just saw Obsession the other day. I really liked Obsession. I'm so glad we're getting horror content like this. You see, this is when I call the cops. Listen. Trust. Oh, it is so... I want to try one more thing. I'm going to crank it back up because I don't think it's this. I think it's it trying to run alongside lighting or something. Let's see. Crank that back up. We'll turn DLSS back on. Go auto. This is me risking everything. Just gotta hope they're not like the Lego police and come to defend Slenderman. Yeah, they would. They would. You know, there doesn't happen to be like a save, right? No? Okay. Well, we'll just endure. It's just Lorak here. He's somewhere around here. I felt him. Is this a generator? Look, I'm not saying they're not beating the Alan Wake allegations, but... what's compelling us to run into the woods at night? You know, it's a good question. I'm just kind of going with the flow. See, guys, he fits in DVD already. Hey, I'm convinced. Well, I was even convinced before I knew who he was. Well, not knew who he was. You know what I mean. Knew anything about him. I guess it doesn't look too bad on OBS. It's pretty noticeable, but it's not as egregious. Where are you, big guy? Huh. Here, I'm gonna... Huh. Yeah, this made me realize, is there streamer mode? Is this something I should have checked for? Just before. Before I go into the bathroom with the potentially naked person. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. I'll risk it. You're safe? Okay, perfect. Here, I'll turn DLS all the way off. I think it was running better when it was... Let's see. Crank all that down as well. We'll go medium. Sigh. Desync might... Well, I'll turn it on and off. Oh yeah, that's a little bit more tolerable. Hello! Huh. Oh, family jump scare. Oh. I just got jump scared with the prospects of a happy family. Collect. Oh. See, I'm waiting for any indication of a checkpoint. But considering it was chapter select and not continue, I don't exactly have my hopes up. I think I just have to endure. You know, at what point do you just, like, leave, though? I feel like if I was in this... Here, I wonder if I'm trying something quick. Checkpoints exist, but that's for deaths. Ah. Okay, I'll just endure. I'll live with the curse that the upstairs Unity... Or not Unity, Unreal Engine 5 bestowed upon me. Alright, so are we still looking for... Investigate the scream beyond the back... Huh. I kind of thought that seeing the ghost would be the thing that would, you know... Hey, if you want to investigate, be my guest. Alright, back in the house we go. Hi there! Sorry, did I interrupt your aura farming? Did I cause a little, you know... He's gone. I hope that he's just like... There he is again! He's getting so much brownie points from me, just because so far all he's done is stare at me from the distance and aura farm. Can't believe UE6 is happening while devs can't solve UE5. For real. I'm feeling it. I'm gonna, like, monitor the, my surroundings. Yeah, like, look at this. UE5, please. Oakside Park. He's aura farming so hard. For real, welcome, Apollo. Do not enter. Staff only. Good thing I don't know how to read. Find me, Laureen. Oh, it's an E. I was really confused why it was Laureen. He came for me. Why didn't I listen? He was right. He said this would happen. Help me. Need CR. He knows how to end this. Come find me. Don't let him in. Oh! Yes! Yes! Look at that, my full range of motion is back. UE5 is no longer tanking it. Hallelujah, look at those. Look at that. More. More, I could just kiss the frame rate. Anything in there? Oakside Park has 3 canoes available for rent. I'll just take this, I guess. Pick up an oversized sign and put it in your scrapbook. That's funny. Let's see. Left or right? Let's go right. Oh, hey, dynamic. Oh. Guys! Collect my pages. Wrong one. Collect my pages. 1 out of 8. I'm going to presume this plays like original Slender, right? Where is he? Oh, he checked, and apparently DLC chapters and multiplayer is in the work. How's multiplayer gonna work? Co-op? That'd be fun. Pretty sure I can't. His whole thing is I can't look at him, right? Let's see. Rules for park. Trails. You see, Euro, when the screen shakes, you're not supposed to go near Slendy. But Dweller... Wrong one. Dweller, he's so cool, though. He looks cool. He aura farms. I can't help it. You see, wait, I feel like you should have little emojis with your VTuber. It'd be really cute. See, that's something I could add easily, too. That's the brilliance of live 2Ds. I could just add things. I don't have to go back to the drawing board every time. See, I feel like the nature of this game is going to conflict with the way I like playing these, because I'm going to be wanting to collect everything, but I get that thing where I'm like, if there's... Did I miss something? Will I have to backtrack? I don't want to backtrack. If I click... I'm sure I'll figure it out. But where is he, though? Oh, that's the flashlight reaching all the way over there. Okay, cool. Oh, now there's another... Wait, that's not the flashlight. That's a car. I saw something. I saw a prompt somewhere. What do you... Where are my pages? Oh, there it is. Help me! Okay. 2 out of 8. I left my drink too long in the freezer. I wanted a slushie, not a block. Oh, that's the worst! When you're trying to do, like, the homemade slushie kind of thing, and it's all nice, and it's like, perfect, but then you leave it in too long. I know your pain. Very well. Oh, you can't... I'm gonna assume it's all at POIs. I guess I don't look over there. Hey guys, it's like The Unknown. And then it's like, have you seen my dog? That was a horrible Unknown impression. Have you seen my... Well, you need both, like, pitches at the same time to do it. Hi. Let's check this place out. It's like, why are we collecting pages in the woods for? Why didn't we walk out of the house? Why did our character say nothing when seeing a boy in a happy family jump scare? What would Leon say? Slenderman? I'm trying to think of a clever Leon line. Keep your pages. You know, part of me is like deathly afraid that I'm going to be a case of I need yellow tape to show me where these notes are. Now, I'm giving myself more credit than that. I'm usually good at finding stuff like that. However, see, look, I can find things. Wait, is it? If I turn that off, does it like glow? Is the meta to just not see anything? I guess that might... Oh, wait, is that a radio I can use? Nope. So much loop potential. You see, he even has a terror radius. It's evolving the more pages I get. I'm assuming there's only one in here, but I'm gonna do a... Alright, time to proceed back down the path. Silent Hill 2 did yellow tape the best, just having torn white cloth that is explained early on to keep an eye out for. Yeah, that reminds me, after this, I am really leaning towards doing Silent Hill 2 Remake for next year Friday. I need a big game, like we did for Requiem. And since I've been needing to play the newer Silent Hills, I figured, you know... Here, I'll walk backwards for a second. You know, that's a good one. Alright, we'll go over to the Shrek outhouse in a second. We're gonna check over here. Kuliman something. Bellabog. Like Bellabog from Zenless Zone Zero. I loved Silent Hill 2 Remake. The prison actually made me whimper and pause the game in fear. You have made me very excited. You see, I've noticed something lately about horror in me. And this is a great topic while I look for, pages. I'm realizing it's been a hot minute since I've been, like, legitimately scared from something. Like, Obsession was very uncomfortable and unsettling. It was really good. It got real close. But I've been like, I need that high again. I'm starting to become like Apollo, where he just has such a strong resilience to fear that not much gets to him. I'm starting to feel the same way. I need something spooky. Alright, we've looped back around. We sound like fear addicts. Listen, Jonathan Crane. If you want to give me a hit of that fear toxin, I'll pay ya. Just let me take a little bit of that. A little bit of that while I play, like, something. You know, the biggest downside about not looking at him is I want to see him. And now that I'm looking for pages, I'm gonna go double check up here. But then I'll... Oh, hey, it blocked off. Cool, that's actually a huge reassurance. Alien Isolation 2 will give us the juice. For real! You know, I gotta actually have hope for that. That probably would do it. I need some really good, creepy AI. Oh yeah, there's one. I noticed that in the corner of my eye. Give us a segment of us stuck in a tight vent and hearing the xenomorph entering the vent. Unironically, I need something like that. And look, I know I've said I have my issues with FNAF, but I need a new Help Wanted, please. Like, I still need to do VR Secret of the Mimic, but that's like kind of like not skyrocketed, but more like tumbled down to like a list of I'll do it in a while. Like, it'll be a bit before I touch that. But I need a new, like, good Help Wanted experience. I need a new VR FNAF game. Oh. I just, like, did a mouse flick and almost got punished for it. Oh, there's an educational VR game of the Nutty Putty Cave. Watching gameplay stressed me out and I'm not claustrophobic. You should send that to me. I'm curious about that. Even if I don't do it as a Fear Friday. I've been playing a lot of, one thing I need to change, and this is a good segue, is I've been playing a lot of FNAF fan games off-stream. And there's a few I want to play on-stream, but that's kind of where I've been getting my horror high from lately. The most recent one I played was, what was it called? It was a Fredbear's one. Freak Bears 3! I love Freak Bears 3! That's not the most recent one, but I was addicted to that. Legitimately, it took, like, I stopped playing, Rivals for a while, because I would rather play Freak Bears. It's addicting! And we're back in here. Okay. I mean, there could be multiple notes in here. I should... there's probably not. Hey, buddy. That was a good one. You almost made me feel something there. Oh, wait, why can't I... Hi, buddy. Retry. Yeah. Okay, so I guess I also need to avoid where I see him. See, I was just confident he teleported away. Can someone mod the Unknown to replace Slenderman? I would kill for that mod. Unironic, was there always a lake here? Wait, no, I need to... I guess there always was, and I just automatically ran over here. Maybe? I really don't remember there being a lake here, though. Did I do something right? I assumed I'm confused. They have 3 canoes. Yeah. They have 3 canoes. I'm gonna rely on that as my, like, my grasp on sanity, because this is a completely different area. I got really turned around because I thought it was earlier on, but then the sign being the same sign, is this randomized? That's really cool if it is. That's a good way to keep me on my toes. You know, it didn't quite, like, scare me, but that legitimately made me, like, unsettled, and not unsettled, but, you know, caught me off guard. I lost my egg.
I lost my egg. I dropped my egg, so I took this egg. Give me a treat.
Alright, well, actually, no. I should see if there's a page around here. There's almost certainly one in here. Alright, flashlight off. Okay, you are still there. Can I, like... Oh, I can't cheese. I really want to, like, look at you, though. I can look at you through the very small hole in between... Oh, it's okay, I'll look away. Are you gone yet? No, you're still there. Gone yet? No. Okay. I kind of need to go over there, so... You feel like leaving it? No? Okay. I guess I'll loop around. Who knows? Maybe he'll... move. No, he didn't. Is this a puzzle? Is this like he's stuck there and I need to maneuver around him? No, he's gone. Imagine being in the woods and having Tattletale making noise to alert Slender. I would pay for that. That's what I want from Tattletale too. Just give him, like... Put Tattletale... Have it not be related to Mom or anything. Just put him in random horror games. And make him, like, a difficulty slider. Loop him. Where's the pallet? You're so right. Hold on. Is that a pallet? No, it's a box. Are you, like, approaching me whenever I... Well, I guess I'll abandon here. Oh, it spawned you in a random spot. Okay, so is this just... This might just be, area. Let's see, how many did I get? 6. Oh yeah, can I... It said something about a scrapbook. Can I, like... Do I have an inventory? No? Okay, I guess I should... Stop to collect the pages. Alright, how far are you over so I know where to walk? Where are you, actually? Ah, that's where you are. You know, it's kind of fun, actually. Having to dodge him, I mean. Okay, so this is the same. So theoretically... Hold on, if I go down here... Oh, there he is. I have like the worst personality trait to play this game. I want to look at the cool monster! Okay, yeah, so it did just throw me on the other side of the map. Okay. We're collecting the pages with Slendy tonight! Up top, Slendy. Okay, but there's stuff up there I want to read. I want to collect that. Okay, fine. Alright, where you at? I'll turn the camera back on, too. This part is actually a nightmare to navigate with him right there. Oh, he's gone. I should be, yeah, 4 out of 8. I'm not taking the risk. Besides, I see something flashing over here. I can't even see what that one is. Alright, I have a theory that he's not just spawning closer, I think he's actually, like, moving closer to me. So I have to be on the move. Yeah, just assume he's behind you at all times, Yero. That made me twitch. I'll take it. That's as close as I felt to fear. Okay, so this was the direction to Shrek's outhouse. Not me approaching it like I can enter it like it's a locker. He didn't just spawn on the other side, did he? He did. Alright, we got one here. And we're missing 3. We did pick one up here. We did, words hard. Page found here earlier, yes. And considering I am slowing down implies I do have a sprint limit. Yeah, he is getting more aggressive. Weirdly enough, down there kind of felt safe. I saw it activate, so... I gotta give it credit. I really like that the... Usually in games like this, objects in the way are to save you. But it really feels like they're working in tandem with him. So I thought about how Slender could work in DBD. He would not move his legs, but flicker in and out of reality when you're moving. Oh, and there's the opposite of... No, 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 I'm so close! No, no! I had 2 left. Okay, I do need to keep moving, no matter what. Alright. Anyway, now I could read your message without having to multitask. At least you keep your pages. I don't keep my pages. Okay, I feel like I must have blacked out or something while I was walking. Anyway, back to what you were saying though. Oh, and pages are... Or it's supposed to be the opposite of unknown, where you're not supposed to look at him during a chase. I really would love... The more I'm playing this, the more I'm getting on board for... Well, I was already on board for Slenderman. I mean, he's a horror icon. Just because I don't... Or I wasn't familiar with him doesn't mean, you know... Doesn't deserve his credit. Alright, we're gonna blitz it this time. We kind of know where the spawns are now. Where's that go? I'm actually curious about that. I don't know where you... I just passed you. Hey, I found one of the canoes. That's ominous. Are you winning, Yero the hyped hero? I am not. Welcome, Pluck. Slenderman is slending my man. Really, there's no page over here? Or am I just blind? I'm turning my light off. Really? Well, I think this at least tells us that I didn't miss any. It's just I didn't go to the area where they were, you know, remaining. Alright, so over here, it was... Where was the one in here? Apparently I'm looking at him. Okay, so he's in the forest. Alright, where was the one in here? Was it out here? What? He's slending my man. Come on, keep up. He's slendering his man, yeah. Oh, I thought that was it for a second. Where was it in here? I mean, to my credit, I kind of picked it up while dodging him earlier, so I didn't really clock. We'll come back here. I hope they're not completely randomized. Alright, let's pick up the car one. Yeah, the car one's still here. Is this a different car one? Wait, this is a different car. Yeah, I'll give this game this credit. It is making me so confused, man. This is like the definition of turning me around constantly. I don't know how close he is. Oh, there he is. Oh, okay, I actually saw him despawn. I feel like that felt illegal. Alright, 3. Oh, the final episode of Amazing Digital Circus was today. Oh yeah, the public thing was today. I need to rewatch it. I saw it in theaters, and it was neato. You know, I'm pretty sure I know where they all are now. Or at least where all their potential spawns are. Alright, let's go up to the... I don't remember being up here, but there's a note. Yeah, and this is where he gets real aggressive. So I gotta... I enjoyed the series as a whole, but my only gripe is that I think I need 2 more episodes of padding. But like 2 more episodes before things get real. Preferably before or after episode 4. The show made me realize how important filler episodes could be. For real. You know, I liked it overall, but I do agree, like, at the very least, another episode would have been nice. Just another goofy adventure for them to go on. See? I don't know where he's at. Oh yeah, we need to go to the convenience store again. Whatever that place was. This one, I remember, is over here somewhere. I remember just being on a... Yeah. 6 out of 8. You know, if there was only 7 pages, I would have lost it. Oh, I feel like I'm cornering myself. Hello, Iverton. Hey, welcome, Benny. I'll do the bit one more time because it's funny. We are slendering our man. Or Slenderman is slendering my man. So currently, my, for lack of a better term, algorithm for detecting how he works, I'm pretty sure he spawns closer to me now. And that's why when I stay still, he just straight up kills me, because he's like legitimately just spawning in kill range. At least that's what I'm thinking. Ah, this is not the convenient. Well, we didn't find the page over here yet. Remember, Euro, Sunday likes his pages in and around landmarks. You find a page, you have no reason to be around there. Indeed. I do remember that. Alright, I have to kind of blitz, run around and look for a note. There it is. Cluck, 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 cluck. Alright, by my calculation, The last one should be the convenience store. We just need to find the convenience store. Oh, it's the car. Well, actually, no, this is actually the right way. Never mind, I don't know why I'm complaining. I just need to control my sprints. I think this is the right way. Oh, but I don't really want to be in the cornfield. No, this is not the right way, but he's, like, right there. I have to loop around. Now he's mad. Oh, I can feel it! Control my sprint, control my sprint. Don't hold down, don't hold down. You know, I'm not... I want to give the game, like, proper credit where credit is due while it happens. I'm not afraid yet, but my knee is bouncing. I am tense. Which is good, I'll take it. It's been a while since I've had one where I wasn't relaxed. I ran out of sprint. I'm not even gonna process that. I'm just gonna keep moving. There's something else behind me. Doc's like, no, that's the shop or the construction site. No. Nope, nope. Hi, Squidward. Welcome. I'm back in the place again. Okay, it has to be further. I mean, I guess I can try and, like, assess the map. He's gonna jump me if I stay still, though, but... Okay, so... I think it's up here. And then we need to go further? No, this is just gonna lead me back there. Where am I? It was up here somewhere. I know that. I think this is where we need to go. Alright, and then is there another diverting path? Nope. Is there not? No, there's not. What memory card does this camera have? It's been recording non-stop. This is like a 2013 camera. Good question. Probably gets it, nah, I was gonna say probably gets it from the same place Miles gets it from Outlast, but Outlast at least ran out of batteries. You know, I don't know if I've just gotten real. Okay, I've just gotten good. Never mind. Do do do, 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 do do do. Trying to find the supermarket. Do do do, do do do, do do do. Where the hell's the supermarket? Back in the place again! Am I crazy? It was over here somewhere. But all these paths are leading... You know, okay, I'm just gonna walk through here. And we're just going to keep on walking through the path. We'll just keep wandering until we find it. Oh, this is a good sign. It's the campsite. Not a good sign, not a good sign! This way, then. This way. Also, congrats on your new 2D selfie you wrote. Made me reflect that we not only live in a time where we can have 2D superhero YouTubers, but those heroes can also animate themselves. Like me! Ha ha ha! Ha ha ha! We are truly living in the indie future of wonders. We are! I would use my expressions right now, but my finger is locked in on clicking W. Alright, we're gonna go this way this time. My plan is we're just gonna... There's no way. There's no way. Look, I know I have a bad sense of navigation without a map. But there's no way. It's gotta be, like, in the middle. Or further up, right? Alright, we went there that last time. Where's this path go? You know, screw the path, we're getting off the path. I need to find it of my own wandering. Euro? Dweller? Yes, Dweller? Alright, this leads to construction site 1. That goes to over here. Alright, from what I could gather, there is that line that goes further up to the right. Is that it? So we need to go in here. Or go past here. I don't want to actually go in here, but I gotta. This should take us to the other one. Or is it? No, it's down there. And we're back in the car. I'm gonna keep wandering through the forest. Alright, we're back at the corn. And this is the starting area. Here, have you ever played Project Zomboid? I was looking at it, it seemed like a fairly in-depth zombie survival sim. Single player or multi. I have played it once. I need to play more of it sometime, though. It was pretty fun when I played it. Alright, we'll follow the car, I think. No, we won't. That's a bad idea. We'll go this way. Alright. We're gonna do that. No, 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 not like this! Did you see the Jason Universe short film? I did watch it! I could see what it was an ad for. Apple cider. I had a hunch. Alright, this way. I should have looked at the map before he was, you know, doing that. Alright, we go here. Go there. And I know this goes up to the tower, which means... by my calculation, it has to be this way. Right? Because this goes to the beach. Or not the beach, but the lake. Cool, maybe I'll get it. I've been reading Commune book series, which is... oh, come on! I'm crashing out. Hold on, wrong one. The only zombie game I play regularly is Death Road to Canada. You know, I'm uncrashing out because based. Alright, before we go, I need to look at the map. Wandering around and stumbling upon it is not helping. I'm hallucinating again. 3 canoes. You got slendered. Effing chat. Wait, collect. Neat. National Park. Alright, before we make him mad. What? What? That wasn't there before. Are you telling me that the reason I couldn't find the store last time is because there was no store? Chat, remind me not to go with Euro on a camping trip. He would get us lost and make us wander in circles. Yeah. And Euro, I was just gonna recommend Euro, go camping because it's comfy. But maybe you're right, Dwell. Listen. I'm not going crazy. This was a national park sign before. There was not a canoe here. The pages move randomly. It's not the pages. The map's moving around. See? I'm losing my mind. The store was not here before. Gimme. Gaslit. Yeah, I'm being gaslit. I'm not going crazy. I knew it. This wasn't a Euro moment. See, because now I recognize these trails. That's where the construction site was last time. Because then you go up here and it was the tower. I don't even care that I'm moving towards Slenderman. I'm proving a point. Made me look to my side, look at my side of my imaginary audience. Can you believe this, chat? Okay, I might have made a mistake on that one. That's evil. That's evil development, though. So you mean to tell me all my brute forcing attempts were for nothing? That I've been spending 20 minutes wandering, memorizing every location, only for there not to be a location? This is my personal hell. There's 3 canoes. There's 3 canoes. There's 3 canoes. Spider. Very immersive gameplay. Slenderman actually makes you lose your mind and feel like you're going insane. I'll give them that credit as well. Now that I know I'm going insane with valid reasoning. Oh, I don't know where he's at. I'm just gonna turn around. Lamb. Can't wait for Euro to do the first puzzle. I'll be shocked if we get to the first puzzle at this rate. Yeah, I'm actually turning off the UI. I need to focus. I need to... Hold on, let me do this. I need to lock in, as they say. I bumped my mouse. I'm locking in. Okay. Six out of 8. And I'm just gonna wander until I find a place where I might not have picked one up yet. That is my only strategy. Real talk, a huge reason never to do a Ban stream is because they have absurdly hard puzzles. I see YouTubers look them up. Well, you see, Dweller, by that logic, I would actually get them immediately. I'm good at hard puzzles, horrible at good or easy ones. That's the Euro curse. That being said, I'm never doing a Ban stream, so you don't ever have to witness that, don't worry. They probably have them for people to avoid refunding to get that. That's scummy, but that makes sense. I collected one from here. Was there one at the outhouse before? There is one right there, but I need to loop around. There we go. You see, as soon as I learned that I wasn't I was going insane. No, this is scripted, right? Okay, good. I am losing my mind. He said soon last stream, chat, or you say one day. Nothing. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. This is... Where is it? Where is it? Wrong one. That's not the emotion. This is slander. This is lies and deception, Dweller. You didn't hear anything. Quit gaslighting Hero. Exactly, I'm being gaslit. By the word of two. You see, you're both gaslighting me. I can't believe you would do this. I think Slenderman's getting to you two. That's the only thing that makes sense. Oh, hey. Tower, we need to get to a radio tower. I remember that from the thing earlier. I just realized we're at half battery. Explore the area. Cool, I don't need to do anything. Let's go down. Is that gated off all the way, or does it loop around? It loops around. Let's go this way. He actually said before long. Daylight. So did we sleep in the woods? I think we slept in the woods. I like to think Slenderman was just like, yo, bro, you look pretty tired. I'm gonna lay you down. You're gonna take a little nap, and you'll be good to go. The Coleman Mining Company. What is this? Some kind of casting of Frank Stone? I actually have no idea if that is something. I was just thinking of Macmillan mining from DVD. And then I was like, it'd be really funny if I said that. Missing. Have you seen that child? Charlie Matheson, whatever. Have you seen this child? Please contact. Sorry, I got distracted. Dweller, what do you mean by? Oh, it's this part. What do you mean by that? This is not a Slenderman game. It's more like Red Dead. I will give it credit. Outside of it having horrible frame rate at that one part, it does look good. Euro, if you could choose one creepypasta to adapt into a movie with a passionate director who adapted it properly, which one would you pick? Huh. You know, this reminds me a lot of the Junji Ito story with the ghosts in the tunnel. Let's go over here. Warning. Coleman Mining. In the event of sudden power loss, all employees must be removed from the mine via emergency lifts as soon as possible. Power the lifts. Please activate the emergency... Gens. We're doing gens. Dead by daylight. Gens. Anyway, to answer your question though, let's see, what would I want? Let's take a little break. Let me pull up Google because I need to think. Because my first instinct, my favorite one, is a very unlikely one. Because it would be NES Godzilla. And I'm not a big fan of the basic ones. Like, for example, it took me a while to get into... Like Slenderman, he's not basic, he's iconic. But you get the idea. I'm not, like, as into the mainline ones. Let's see. I'm trying to think, who would be a good movie? Yeah, I think all the ones I do would be something with another copyright. Like, Dweller was joking Sonic EXE, because it'd be funny. I agree, it would be funny. But unironically, NES Godzilla is my favorite, so I kind of feel biased towards that. I feel like Psychosis could be done good if done properly, and small production. That is true, too. Let's see. I need a... trying to think, what could I go with? Russian Sleep, oh yeah, Russian Sleep Experiment would be good, actually. Yeah, I kind of want to take that answer. I like Russian Sleep Experiment. Jeff the Killer, Smiling Dog. Hey, whatever floats your boat. You know, it's not really a creepypasta, but it's kind of cheating, too. Never mind. I was gonna say SCP, but it's really not a creepypasta, and there already is really good fan films. Yeah, is there anything else I can collect over here? Actually, I kind of just looked away at Red Chat. Yeah, it doesn't really count as creepypasta, though. Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark-esque movie with Jeff the Killer and Smiling Dog cameos. Okay, time to do gens. Oh, I hate that. I'd count SCPs because it's creepypasta adjacent, kind of. That is fair. Personally, I don't, like, they're not in the same, area in my head. But if I had to choose one, I would like an SCP. But if I had to get specific, I do think a genuine, like, 106, I know it's boring, but I really like 106. That could be fun. You probably could do Godzilla NES creepypasta movie. You replace the Godzilla with the original IP. The important parts are... That's true. That is true. Like, you don't need a Red or, what's his name? Like, they're not really tied to Godzilla as much as they're just adjacent. Alright. Right, I'm looking for gens, not paper. My eye was, like, trained looking for paper. Alright, where am I? We'll loop around here one more time. I am trying to think what other, like, even just internet horror I'd like to see. If we're going, like, as long as it's not like a high art adaptation, like Backrooms kind of thing. Abandoned by Disney would be a funny slasher. Like, just really lean into the, you know, campiness of it. There's another gen. Oh, I hate bathrooms. I think I've said this on stream. I hate bathrooms. And I don't like that my camera reacted to that. Eater. The hell is that? Yo, Slen. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even, like... There's something else in here, though. Hi. Hello. What? What just happened? What? Huh? Thanks? Hi? Thank you, I think? SCP-8867, Yero the superhero. Object class safe. Description: SCP-8867. I just realized why you put those numbers, Dweller. I'll ignore that for the time being, though, for my own sanity. It plays games on YouTube and struggles with puzzles. That's me! Oh, there's two of no sleeps. Lots of cool no sleep stories. That'd be really cool if paired with a good director and scriptwriter. A lot of talent there. I do agree. It's them. Friend. Look, I don't know if I got lucky, but the fact of my first introduction to that character is them just coming up, giving me a big ol' hug and smooch, and then running away. Their friend. 6-7, he said it. Wrong button. Thanks for coming to the stream, everyone. Yes, I did that too, to show off the fact I also made a new outro. That was a double-sided bit. See, even in my own despair, I make it work. Yero, can we have a redacted animation on your live 2D model when you hit 10k subs? That was somehow worse than what Dweller said, Pluck. See, Dweller, thanks for coming to the stream, guys. For 10k subs. You know, okay, what did Apollo say back in the day? Were his, requirements for doing the thing? Fortnite. What was the goal he had? It was like 10k subs, or like $100. That's my restriction. How the roles have, it just hit me. I used to rage bait Apollo. Now I'm the one being rage baited. Is this karma? For breaking him more than Slendy. Yeah, at this point I'm considering Slender an ally. Here, don't tell me $100 isn't that much. 200. $100, 200. Numbers that aren't 5 plus 1 and 6 plus 1. How much for a Ban stream? Listen. Let me think, let me calculate. Alright, let's do some math for a second while I look for gens, right? I'm just pulling it up on stream so I can, or on the side here. We're your Yero to your Apollo! Apollo has Yero, and Yero has chat. I feel like I fostered this. I feel like I'm directly responsible for this. This is the consequences of my actions. Alright, let's see. Ban. What do you mean there's like 8? Hold on, I thought it was one game that had multiple chapters. What do you mean there's like 12 games? Okay, wait, there's 7, I think. Okay, so I'm just going over this, right? I'm just gonna read these out loud. Because this cannot be real. So we have Garten Banban, Garten Banban 2, Garten Banban 3, Garten Banban 4, Garten Banban, wait. Garten Banban 6. But no 5. I'm not saying the next number. I'm gonna jump around. Garten Banban 8, then Garten Banban 7, Garten Banban 0, missing Banban. They skip a number and add a 0. Hey, let's see, that's... Okay, it's all $13. There's 8 plus 2 spin-offs, so that's 10. So, baseline is 130, and then plus the, trauma fee would be about 160. What is this weird game? Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, generators. I got distracted by doing math. Probably one around here. Hello, friend. Sound like you're right in that other room, so I'm gonna avoid there. But I also genuinely don't know if you're a threat, considering all you did was, like, slightly violently shake me. I also need to reset my face. I mean, I haven't been over here yet. There's gotta be a gen somewhere around here. Also, yeah, I think I'm DVD brain rotted, like, to an eternity. So, is this like a Weeping Angel situation? Or are you just, like, stuck now? Okay. I'm just gonna hold that there for a second while I read chat. I think after Banban 3, I got lost and never caught up. I personally thought they were spoof games until I found out that they have or think their games are serious attempts. And they get mad if you try and give them criticism or advice. Lol. My message didn't send. I see it in the thing. Why did you donate $2 to the Banban Fund? My message didn't send. I said treat yourself. Don't donate $2 to the Banban Fund. I mean, I'll take it, but... You realize what you're doing? You're setting a precedent. Well, for me, it's... Okay, that's true, economy difference, but still! I see a gen over there. I turned the flashlight off because I was trying to aura farm. Okay, Dweller, I gotta ask. Hold on, I want to get a little closer to you. Oh, I got cocky. What are you doing? What are you doing? Also, Legion skit. I was about to ask if that's supposed to be, if people ask for that character to be Legion. As far as I'm concerned, I'm just getting... I just realized. This is just the experience of Champion of Light on a Legion. How many gens was I at, by the way? I've kind of gotten distracted. You know, I want to check something real quick as well. On the topic of the alert. Because it should be... Is that the right alert? It should be playing externally. Why did it not play externally? Strange. Very strange. Unless I forgot to update. No, I don't think I did. Regardless, though, considering the sheer amount of ambition I have, I'm probably going to redo the entire alert system by this time tomorrow. You know, I appreciate having an enemy in one of these games that just runs at the speed of a normal person. Look, I don't know who you are, creepy thing, but I love you. I feel like paternal to you. You're making silly noises while getting stopped by a flashlight. They're just going. Oh! Alright, I'm back over here. It's just a little fella. They're just misunderstood. We must protect them. Yeah. I feel very... We're protecting this thing. We're just giving it its daily dose of light. This would be scary if they weren't scared of our flashlights and actually killed us instead of hugging and kissing us and leaving. For real. I mean, I'm not complaining. It's funny. I don't think I went this way, actually. Oh, I got an achievement. They're misunderstood. Pluck isn't too far off from the story. Cool, so I do feel justified in feeling like I must protect them. What about this way? I'll loop around here in a second. I want to see what's over here. when I step outside out of the apartment in the first time in 3 days. Real! Oh, this looped around. That makes sense, actually. And we went down there. Let's go the, They must be a DBD killer main. The flashlight traumatizes them. They're just like me! They need Lightborn. Oh, is that? No, that's the one we did. I love the range. It's not even like a plush strap situation. You have to hit it just right. You could just snipe them from across the map with the flashlight. Their shot. Did I just hear it go numb? Oh yeah, right. There's another threat here. I completely forgot I'm playing a Slenderman game for a second. I'll wait for you to come around the corner. Did I get one in here? I really am kind of turned around right now, to a degree. Yeah, I got one in here. I see. Or I thought I saw yellow over there. I'll do another check. It's not like we're in any immediate danger. Did we get this one? We did. You know, I really feel like its threat would be higher if Slenderman locked in. But he's just kind of showing up every, like, once every 30 minutes. If it didn't make noise but just the footsteps, the audio would be so scary. It would. It's just endearing how it's just like little... It comes across more like an escort mission, just leading them across the map and making sure they don't get lost. That's how it feels. They're human, so them making screeches is just goofy. Slendy's a bit embarrassed to want to help out. Put this thing as a Legion skin. Oh, wow, if it isn't me getting cocky, I forgot about him completely and didn't even think I could be backing into him. That's funny. I'm not even mad. That's just a funny way to go out. Oh gee, why did my proxy end up like this, Slendy? Ah, so that's the elusive proxy. That doesn't answer anything, I just know proxies are connected to Slenderman. That's about all I know. Alright, well, now we can at least get a hold of where we are and what we're doing. Alright, generator 1. I keep accidentally turning it off. Let's go this way first. I see you. I'm waiting for it. I'm like sitting here in anticipation, waiting for the garbly gook. I need to hear the blah, 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 blah. Hey, remember earlier in the intro it looked like Smeagol was the like silhouette? Smeagol theory feels truer and truer the more I play this game. Oh, my precious. Wait, is there like wires or my... I have a hunch you can hear me when I sprint, but there's not really like any threat. Yeah, you can't see, but I legitimately just have a huge grid in this entire puzzle. This is entertaining. They're not gonna give me a gun, but this is pretty close to the experience of getting a gun in a horror game. You see, Chad, if we got Slenderman, we can get Redacted as a legendary skin for Legion, and then they'll have to bring Legion back to 2v8 to pair with Slenderman. Trust. I trust the vision. I'm all for it. Bring Redacted in. .360 no-scope. Oh. Well, in 360 no-scope, I actually almost whiffed that very badly. Alright, well, there's another one. 2 more remain. I did not remember them being this underwhelming. Hey, who knows? Maybe things just aged badly. Maybe this was a lot scarier in 2013. And like I said earlier, I have a huge resilience to horror. So, have we tried asking the screechy guy for directions? Maybe he wants to help, he's just socially awkward. Hey fella, you know where the next gen is? Thank you. You know, I don't know if it's great or horrible that I feel genuinely more attached to this thing than my Chud's son Tattletale during that game. I feel more protective of this than the thing I was actually supposed to protect. I guess the only hard part is them sandwiching you in a Slendy. That is the only threat, and that's like if Slenderman appears while I'm goofing around. Watch this. Found you. What do you... They got Lightborn! Well, if it isn't the consequences of my actions. Oh, there's 2 gens in here. Wow, I'm getting jumped! I thought we had something special. Proxy. I feel like I'm a ZCC character now. Honestly, it wouldn't be too hard to salvage this chapter and make it scary. You can, for one, get rid of the goofy sounds and only keep the footsteps. Have lockers, and honestly, it is such a simple fix. Like, I'll offer some genuine criticism. Legitimately, just make the flashlight have a battery. I think keeping the speed, removing the sounds, and then making it so you have a limited amount of battery on your flashlight. I think that is all you really need to do. And then, yeah, like you said, maybe have lockers so you can actually break up the chase, for lack of a better term, and have actual incentive to not just have them chase you. But the thing is, there's no threat. I could just, the only threat is Slenderman. And that's really if I'm only not paying attention. Now, where is this last gen? I mean, part of horror is the feeling of helplessness mixed in with a bit of hope that you can get out. So with that focus, you can do a lot with this. Yeah, like I said, give you a limited amount of battery, and this would be an entirely different situation. Give you enough to work with, so that it's not like, oh, it's over for you. Good luck. But don't have it be an unlimited resource that I could just theoretically hold down. And like I said, I can't be too harsh. It's a game from 2013 that got a UE5 facelift. I'm really risking that. That was probably not a good idea. And say the funny word. Thank you. Imagine encountering the unknown here. They should make a single-player unknown horror game. They should. If they ever want to dabble into single-player DVD games again, please make me an unknown horror game. Unironically, the unknown would lend himself to this format of gameplay perfectly. It's not like this office, right? I didn't see it, and that'd be a weird place to put a gen. What about in here? Locker room? Same logic. Where does this go? Oh, do they lose pathing right here? Oh no, I can't jump. I forgot about that. It's not that they lose pathing, they just know where I'm gonna be, so they have to run down. Oh, I forgot to mention in the Slasher radio interview, Matthew Cote said that the DVD movie release goal is late next year. Ooh! You know, I'm really looking forward to... They better not disappoint with Unknown. I'm already preparing myself to not be as cool as your idea, Dweller. But I gotta see Unknown. That's the unhealthy expectation I've set. I feel like I'm going in a circle, but I'm also having too much fun juggling. So I'll just keep going out here. Maybe it's like at the end of this corridor. Oh, you went a different way than I expected. Oh, maybe it's at the other end then. I'm gonna hold that on you. I felt like I bumped into something that wasn't there. And that leads me to believe I somehow got really lucky and just stumbled into Slenderman and he was just like, sorry bro, Like, I felt the collision. Alright, I need to lock in. Where's this last gen? The novelty is wearing off. Alright, we're looping them here. You see, unironically, even the notion that it failed one time added, like, an immediate, like... I don't want to say I'm tense, because that's not true. I'm enjoying this still. But the fact it failed that one time added an immense amount of... I need to actually, like, pay attention. So even maybe just having the thing, like, be immune a couple times. Just something to throw you off your game. Or you need to hold it for, like, 5 seconds over it to make it slow. Slender had to step in because their proxy was embarrassing him. Alright, what about here? Not there. Alright, this hallway is pretty much clear. We'll check upstairs again, I guess. There is a chance I missed something. I think Slenderman just delayed his proxy. Don't use this proxy in broad daylight, Slendy. Otherwise, I can't see with the light. You know, the idea of this proxy having to do literally anything in daylight is hilarious. But, like, look, I can't even say that without feeling bad. They're trying their best. Did I activated the first one, right? I'm assuming I activated the first one. Alright, I think for the most part, we've cleared upstairs. I'll check in here again, because I kind of just... I'm gonna stun you first. Oh, yeah, none here. They're wearing a mask. How's the light bothering them? Yeah, they need built-in shades. And then that just leads to the other area. Which I guess we may as well. I don't think it's up here, though. Alright, let's go this way. Never mind. See, even right here it was a little tense for a second, because I didn't know which way the proxy was coming. See, or that! Okay, so I get 3 with them. Alright, this time I'll actually focus and try and find the gen. Almost finished Apollo's pick. I've been locked in. Nice. What, they can kill you? I'm actually kind of shocked they could kill me. Alright. I'm also taking that off, because I feel like... Okay, so we have... We'll clear room by room now. So we'll go this way. Locker room is... clear on this end. Not the one over there this time. Yeah, locker room looks like it's clear. And if I recall, this will take us into the main... Yep. This hallway there is clear. The first 2 times they just hug you, and the 3rd time they decide to lock in. Hey, we're getting hugged to death. I don't even feel like I can give them the credit of locking in on that. Alright, is there 2 in here? This again. That answers that, I think. Alright, we'll run for that one. But I think it's just this one in here. Well, I guess there could be one over here. Not here. Nope. My child has spawned. That means that I feel like the fact we didn't see one in there, or a second one in there, makes me think that it's gonna be grouped up in one area this time. Oh yeah, I think I see one right there. Oh, that's a barrel, never mind. Let's check this hall here, because while it's just me and the goofy one, and just so we cleared all the way here. I didn't even think I could... That's not even a crouch. Never mind, that's useless. There's no reason not to sprint everywhere. You wouldn't put a gen in a bathroom, right? I feel like you're actually coming from that way. There you are. Alright, yeah, so this one's clearer. If you don't finish the gens, you'll be dead by daylight. I'd put a gen in a bathroom. You know what? I'm sure there's no safety hazard to that. Alright, I feel like there's gotta be a bunch on floor 2 then. They are not in the spread out areas they were last time. We'll check that. Yeah, here's another. Oh, you're down there. Nom nom. Oh, hey, Slenderman. You're still there. You're not really like a huge inconvenience, but I would like to go that way. There we go, now he's gone. I mean, surely there's something over here. Slenderman's camping. Slenderman's camping. Slenderman's tunneling. Alright, now we're back in here. Oh, wow, they're going in the office this time. Never mind, it could be anywhere. I guess logic is the last thing I should be considering here. Considering, you know, Alan Wake would be proud of you. Yay. There's another one. Now we're down to the last one, and it's gonna be calling it real close, yeah. Well, thanks for the hug. Alright. I mean, that was like a net win. Now we just need to find the last one. Double checking. Cleared here. It's not like in a corner. That'd be evil. You know, the office actually has me second guessing my ideas. Maybe there is a generator in the bathroom. That's not a gen, right? Yeah, no. I thought they would be right there. Oh, hi. I mean, I guess there's a chance there could be a second one in here on this side. I don't think I've explored here yet. Yeah, I think this is a whole new area. Okay. Wait, no, this isn't a new area. This is over here, but still. Just to make sure. Now, where would this last one be? I'm getting the instances confused now. I don't remember if we checked over here in this run or if it was the last one. So, boss, where should we put this generator? Just put in Greg's office. He doesn't need space. Yeah, that's how this feels, unironically. I do wish there was at least some in, like, guaranteed set positions. Come on, don't fail me. Did I get this one already? It looks like I got this one already. Yep. Now, where is this last one? I'm gonna do an aerial. Take advantage of the fact we're up there. Am I implying too much logic? Could there be two in the same room? I don't know where you are, Slender, but I'm gonna keep walking. I'll check down here again. There's the one down there. I don't know if we checked it this way. I don't think we checked this hall, did we? We did. I think that's on. Yep. Alright, that's life number 2. It's always the last one. It always is! It's just gonna be in like a supply closet too. Back in that bathroom. Where could you be? I've checked everywhere. That was risky staying still. Alright, let's go down this way. I feel like it's just gotta be a hallway that I've neglected. Oh wait, this is a bad idea. I just locked myself in a corner with it. Alright, now we're playing fun with Plush Trap. Need to let you in a little bit. Slowly. Oh, come on, I was so close. Well, at least you tried. Dying into the abyss level 3 times in a row. Thanks. Thanks, achievements. Euro? Yes, Dweller? Listen, that one was completely on me. I'll take that. Ah. Where could the last one be, though? We'll do our sweep again. I feel like there's gotta be an area I'm missing out. None here. And we'll loop around, just see if there's anything from this angle in here. Not that I can see, because that's the one we went for. See, I'm gonna equip this, though, to show I'm locked in. That one's not there anymore. You see, it's called Slender the Arrival, because he'll go insane and Slenderman will arrive to the players who beat the game. If I beat this game, Slenderman will... He'll come to me? Could I convince him to join Dead by Daylight? Alright, I'll walk on this part. See, we'll have to loop around her here. Or him. It could be someone with long hair. On the bright side, I have this map essentially memorized. Barrels, right? Yeah, it's barrels. Oh, yeah, that's new ambiance. And, okay, so there's nothing in this hallway then. Are they all upstairs this time? All except for the one that I found? We'll go this way. Oh, those were lit up before. Oh, wait. Oh, I'm an idiot. I didn't even clock that the generators are actually lighting stuff up. That'll at least narrow it down, I think. You? Oh, you're down there. Never mind, I have a minute. You're gonna be coming up here. I wanna see, can I hit the trick shot? I can. Hello! We'll loop around. We'll check this hallway first. There's gotta be one in this. Nope, okay. Where are they? They all have to be bunched together in this one, right? There's another one in Greg's office. I see a red. No, that's the red light reflecting. Alright, if my light up theory is true. I don't know if it lights up regular lights or if it's just red lights. I think it's just red lights. It's not gonna. Oh, no, I made it. Dweller! It's real! Bathroom Jen is real! The only downside is I'm in the same situation I was before, but I'll take a hug and a smooch to go. Now we just need to get to the main room. That way. Well, sorry, Proxy. Huh. That certainly was a mini game. Where do we place this generator, boss? Let me think it over in the restroom. The restroom? You got it, boss? I still hear them. Like many mountain towns, Oakside has maintained a long history of disappearances among its residents. Oddly, though, very few remains have ever been recovered. I can't imagine why. Ah, it feels so good to be out of that. I'm not gonna lie, that was a slog. And I don't think that was entirely a skill issue. Ooh, pretty. It's over, we can relax. Did another day pass? Oh no, daylight. Guess the proxy can't be of use. Ah, what a shame. I'm already missing their random blah 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 blah. Ha ha ha. At least you're not dead. Hi.
Daylight.
2 days with no food or water. I don't know how. Oh. That is a big teddy bear. Happy family jump scare. Happy family jump scare. Happy family jump scare. Whoa, I'm small. Or okay. I'm gonna ignore all survival instincts and go to the random dinging I hear. More. More buried treasure. Well, it's not really buried, but you know. So this segment is what inspired my main Slenderman movie. Ooh. You cannot stop me, mother. Let's see, what expression do I feel like rocking? I'll go standard. Is there multiple? Nope, it's just the one. Neat. Whoa! I do not need food, mother. I need toys. Whoa!
Charlie!
You know,
Where are you, Charlie?
I think we're safe. Worst we're gonna see is a masked man going kee 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 ma ma ma.
Charlie! Charlie!
Jason! Jason!
No! Where are you, Charlie?
Have you seen my dog? What? Oh, I'm getting tentacled. Should have made lunch sooner. That's on the parents, not me. While Oakside experiences little activity during the winter, the summer months bring a flurry of visitors seeking its beautiful trails and enticing festivals. Huh. Alright, Lauren. Listen, I'm gonna get you through this. Alright? Look at my track record of, people I've saved on... Oh, that reminds me, I need to get my Fear Friday characters back on. I think I only have, Tattletale still on the main one. Also crazy how we've already decided who we're adding to the roster. It's got to be Proxy, right? Ah, Caves, great. You know, despite this game being like horrifying and Slenderman-like, it's weirdly cozy in moments. Headache-inducing in another, but I want to die, I want to die, I want to die, I want to die. Me after solo tanking on Rivals, am I right? Actually, I'm actually pretty good at solo Vanguard. VCR needs a tape to play. Homestead. Okay, I've been doing some digging and came across an old plot of land that belonged to the Mason family ways back. Charles was known to take his wife, Diane, and his son, Charlie, to the old homestead for family picnics. I never imagined what I'd see there. I think Charlie may have seen some he was never meant to see. Enclosed is a recording of my findings and some documents I came across. We're dealing with something dark here, Kate. Something I can't explain. CR. Yeah, we'll take... Oh, I guess I can't take that one yet. Alright, let's put it in and watch. So here's my Slenderman movie plot. It would start off with the family of 3 in the woods having a happy picnic. Then we follow a kid who sees their toy ball moving towards the woods. They follow it until... VCR play. When has the VCR ever been creepy?
The date is September 19th. My name is CR, on site of the Matheson family farm. Continuing my investigation in Charlie's disappearance.
They fall until they're lost and try to get back until we see Slenderman appearing behind them and taking their hand and walking creepily into the woods with them, parents screaming. Then it jumps to 10 years later. See, I already like that infinitely more than the actual Slenderman movie. Hey guys, this is my YouTube channel. It's a year. Wait, actually, this probably was recorded before YouTube even existed. Rose, we're going to the cellar tonight, but another game of hide and seek. Cheerio. Father won't return from his errand to Red Deer. And to Red Deer until the morning, and Norm says a lantern so he could take us there after dark. If we meet by the chapel after tonight's dinner, I know you hate the rancid smell of petrol down there, but it'll be fun. I promise. Maggie. Yes, don't tell Patty. She'll tell on us. Huh. Wait, what's our current objective? Okay, we're just... Does this take place in Canada? I was thinking that too. I don't want to dox myself. But Red Deer, I know that place. Petrol, that too. I think I know where this game takes place. Okay, it gets like 30 brownie points for that alone. Canada represent. Alright, I guess we look for more clues. Really wish there wasn't a sprint limit in this one. Let's go back in. I didn't know Slenderman had a passport. Yeah, he's international. Oh, we followed the mother character, and we found out she and her husband got divorced after he was obsessed not letting go what happened to their son. The main character gets a call from the police that her ex-husband was found dead in the woods. She goes to visit the town again to pick up some stuff she had at her husband's place, then finds crazy notes about a Slenderman in the film. Kind of like Sinister. I don't have a flashlight. Alright, I'm gonna assume I have to really go around then. I didn't see anything in there. Let's check out the barn. Here we go. This one's my favorite so far, without a shadow of a doubt. It's a small-town urban legend horror with her encountering the supernatural creature and finding out it's an ancient evil. See, I like that idea for a Slenderman. Unironically, get the Sinister guy on it. Ah, that's funny. Charlie, They made Slendy buff in the picture. Do you think Slenderman, like... Do you think he lifts? How much do you think he can bench press? Yeah, I want to do double check. I'm sure that's the note for this area, but... Children. Can he, like... For lack of a better term... grab a child and, like, throw them? Yeah, there actually is no better term of putting that. Can you lift a child and throw them? With one hand. Let me cook with Hollywood and let me pitch movie ideas. I'm telling ya. Between that and DVD... I wish I lived in a world where those movies existed, Dweller. Alright, we checked both the farm. I feel like even I could do that. Kids don't weigh that much. You know, that's true. Okay, humor me while I try to find the next clue. I have a Slenderman question for y'all. How many children would it take to, you know, defeat Slenderman? I know he's like a paranormal entity, but let's say we had we could summon as many children as we need. How many would it take to defeat him? Like, they all rush in, Slenderman can't go anywhere. How many? I feel like I should be able to go over there. 2! Just get little Timmy and little Roseanne, and they'll grab their baseball bats and go to town on his knees. What are his weaknesses, actually? If he has any. It might just be Eldritch Horror that is unkillable. What am I looking for? Because I found one in there. I found one in the house. Is it just going to be in between? I'm also doing that thing where I'm kind of just scanning, but not really looking because I'm talking. Oh yeah, so big distinguishment between the operator and the Slenderman is Slenderman since day one has been associated with children and kidnapping them in tentacles. The operator invented the pages, technology glitching out, and proxies. Oh! Nothing on the couch, and we can't open that. Anything in there? Nope. Something else in the bathroom? Because he makes people go nutso, but I think he also takes some time. So if you bum rush him, maybe you'd be alright. I'm imagining the ending scene from Weapons, but with Slenderman. Could that work? Alright, what do I do? Do I return to my car? Because it's just find a way through the barn. Wait, find a way through the barn, not look for clues. Okay. I did get distracted by looking at chat. I thought I had a different objective. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty simplistic. I still haven't seen Weapons. Don't worry, I didn't really spoil anything with that. If anything, you wouldn't believe me if I told you. You should go watch Weapons, though. I really like Weapons. Operator doesn't do anything with kids as far as I'm aware, nor does it have tentacles, which is why I want DBD to get Slenderman, especially for the tentacles. That makes sense. You know, like I said, I haven't seen Marble Hornets yet. I can't make a judgment call, but I feel like if you're gonna get Slenderman, you gotta do this one, right? Like, you'd have to do the mixture. Because I didn't even realize until you said that, Dweller, that there was, like, 2 major instances with different abilities. And you said this one combos the best of both worlds, so... If you recommend it, Euro, I'll watch it. I trust. Trust me. Even if you're not scared by it, you'll have a fun time with it. I really like Weapons. Slender and the Arrival mixes both the original Slenderman and the Operator. Yeah, like you said. So I feel like it's gotta be this one if they ever add him to DVD. Oh, let me get the angle. Resident Evil Village title screen when you beat the game. You know what'd be great? You know what? Fuck you saying that made me decide my answer. I do want Flesh Pit National Park is my choice. I know it's not a creepypasta, but I want that. I'm already convinced. You convinced me immediately. Heavy practical effects, big on the weird. It would be so much fun. I struggled watching weapons because I'm a scaredy cat. Chappelle Roan? Cellar. Granary. Why is granary glowing? Or am I just going crazy? What did that note say? They're gonna play hide and seek in the cellar, but not to go to the chapel. So we want to go to the chapel first, right? It was something like that. Unless the door's gonna be locked and we need... And the door's locked. Okay, I'm not even gonna try. Also, his killer name could be the Slenderman, which is way more straightforward than the Operator. Explain to people it's not Slenderman, but it's technically not. Or it is Slenderman, but it's, you know, technically not. Now, against the Operator, it would just be a slight downgrade. Yeah, I feel like... I know that they're technically different characters, but... From my understanding, it's basically how Jason Universe Jason and original movie Jason are different characters. Technically. There's just a superior version, is what I'm trying to say. You may as well just go with the good one. You know, actually, that made it sound like I'm against it, which, let me redo that analogy. It's like how there's technically, like, gritty, realistic Batman, and... I need a second. What in the gremlin was that? Was that Proxy? I return, welcome. Can't believe studios have been sleeping on all these artistic geniuses doing ARGs and stuff for years. There's so much potential. For real.
Randy Richter's Big Book of Stories, Volume 1.
Oh, it's just the cover? Oh. Oh, there goes the lights. Did I go in a big circle? I think I went in a big circle. Is this suddenly that one Amnesia game? It does feel like that one Amnesia game. I know which one you're talking about. I returned it, or it wasn't the Proxy, it was Hulk Hogan. Brother! I'm a horrible person, brother. Do I, No, I guess I'm just getting repeatedly turned around and thinking I'm turning myself around, but really it's just a tunnel. Hello, child, I see you. What's in here? Wait, is this where I picked up the... Oh no, I'm turning myself around. We'll go this way. No, let's follow the child. Or not? Flesh Pit would mostly work as would work better as a game than a movie, mostly because of how much CG would be needed. Hulk Hogan from Persona 4. I think you get far leaning on practical effects. You just gotta commit to it and get creative. I just want to believe. Real! You know, I have no idea where I am. I'm just gonna exit at the first... Okay, this is a different one then. We didn't pick it up here. Hi. You good? You need something? You look a little thin. Might need some, few calories, if you ask me. Oh, you see the movie trailer of a diver being swallowed by a whale? No, but I've been meaning to watch that trailer. That sounds fun. Wait, is this not the... Huh? I mean, I got something. I'm just gonna go this way. Actually, no, don't we need a key? Well, sound effects telling me there's something going on, so I'll just take it. I'll assume I did. Ooh. Look at him go. How many children am I gonna adopt in this game? First proxy, now that. Gate appears to be... Oh, I could zoom in. Okay, where have we seen a generator? That's a threat? That's a threat? My brain didn't have, like, any fight or flight. I just was like, haha, funny child. I thought your groan was from the Game Euro and it scared me. I am quite frightening with my random vocal noises, that's for sure. It's based on a book that's mostly about a guy who was diving for his father's corpse when he, game-ended himself. The book is mostly flashbacks of the son remembering his father and what led to the situation, while sprinkling moments of being inside the whale. That does sound interesting, though. I'm sorry, I can't take that seriously. I'm really trying. I'm really trying. Did I just get intercepted? I'm really trying on that, though. Were you just killed by David from the Mimic? Yeah. His name is David. He jumped me. So how does he work? You seem like you run in straight lines. Yeah, I think you run in straight lines. Two game overs so fast? Hey, that's the Euro special. I'm running all the way back here so I could think for a second, because we got a gas tank. That looks like a giant thing. Cool. Neat. Think worse by pulling out a gun and shoot. Hey, we're not Ash Williams. Our name's CR, if I remember right. My name is Edwin. I made the Mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together. Look, I'm sure... I'm just approaching this with... I'm an expert in horror, right? I'm very resilient, like I said earlier. But I'm getting a fondness for Slenderman. Not because he's, like, creeping me out, but because I'm now interpreting him being in the background of any photo is him aura farming. Like, I'm loving him. He's just aura farming back there. It's so funny. I remember seeing an idea floating around where the idea of an interactive Art the Clown Mori, where you just keep clicking to shoot forever and the Mori stops and the player stops. That's exactly the energy Art needs in DBD. Name's Fedver. I made the Slender. It's difficult to put. Collect my pages. Laughed out loud. He's an aura farmer. What am I doing again? Right, I need to find a key. I didn't pick one up, did I? While I was laughing at that. I'm gonna assume no. Can we go up to the treehouse? No. You know what? That's a lame treehouse, though. I'm just gonna say it. Oh, yeah, there's the key. Like, okay, why can't we just cut through here? Oh, it's barbed wire. It's barbed wire. Running jump. Trust. Trust. Remember when Wilson, who hyped himself up, made fan art of him eating the Ink Demon, made himself a new mommy figure, and made an OC claiming to be stronger than the Ink Demon? Good times. You know, Bendy in the Dark Revival, unironically, is one of the, like, I don't want to say it's one of my favorite, but I'm very fond of it. You know what I mean? Like, it holds a very special place in my heart that only continues to grow better the longer I don't play it again. Because it's fun. Like, what do you mean the villain of your mascot horror game? His entire plan is, this is my OC, do not steal. His entire plan is just the whole, well, you see, Bendy, I drew myself as the Chad, while I drew you as the Beta. Oh, yeah, right, there's children in this corn. Look at him go! Also, see what I did there? See what I did there? Anyone catch on what I did there? One might say, these children are of the corn. Oh, he's gunning for me for that one. Children of the corn, he says.
Actually, my OC could beat up your Ink Demon Sweaty. Actually...
Children of... Oh, I read that one. Isaac? Okay, how do kids take down this guy? For real! I'm telling you. 50 children versus 1 Slenderman. It's over. Oh, I gotta read this in my cultist voice. Hold on, let me get the proper thing up. In water. I seek only salvation for myself and my family from that demon sent to torment my life. I brought the devil's wrath upon my family. I did this. I went searching for this demon. I brought him into our lives. I invoked his arrival. His Slender, the arrival. How could I have been so blind as to manifest such evil? Why could I not let old legends die? I alone should bear this burden. Why must my grandchildren suffer from my imprudence? They will never come back home. That archfiend has them now. We must all bear this burden. We must repent for our ignorance and rid this world of this demon for good. None shall confront this evil ever again. It dies with us. May our fire cleanse our souls and burn our sins. Sorry, I have to say, I kind of like lost or anti-locked in at the end because it said, confront this evil again, it dies with us, and evil dies with us, or evil dies tonight from Halloween, just like popped into my mind, and I like had to like stifle breaking character. Evil dies tonight. Say that again. He's arriving, our Slenderman. Say that again. Look, man, that's an ugly doll, even for like 1800 standards. Slenderman, you need... Anyway, Slenderman, you need to up your toy game. Listen, if I was... I'll deal with that in a second. I want to... I didn't just see it. I wanted to... Okay, it's a gimmick. It's a gameplay segment. Okay, cool. I can pause here and I can talk. Listen. Do you know what you gotta do? Why did I lose tracking? Oh, it's probably because it's actually gotten dark in here. Let me turn this lamp on. Yeah, there we go. That makes sense. Listen, if this was me, right? And if Slenderman wanted to lure little me, you don't get little dolls. You don't get, like, wooden cars. You know what you do? You offer me a Studio Series Transformers 1 Megatron. Sorry, did I say as a kid? I mean right now. If you want to lure me out into the open, Slenderman, that's you just prevent the bait. Slending 2017 whipping out fidget spinners to lure kids. Slending 2026 now have... I'm not reading that. Anyway, I guess we should see what we were, notes taken. Listen, it would be pretty funny. Anyway, let's see what we were actually dealing with, because I was so distracted with wanting to make a joke about if you want to lure me out, just get me a Transformer. Tongue, man! So I need 2004, may the angels guide you home. Yeah, so what am I doing here? Huh. Is there a place I could juke him? Or do I just run by him? Sunday 2004 having Bionicles sets. Man, the Bionicles would get me, not gonna lie. We would all be walking into that forest together. Bionicles would make me buckle too. Oh, can I just take them all? Screw you, kid. I'm taking all these toys. What are you gonna do about it? Haha. 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 You have to pathfind. You have to pathfind. Little dude's having a tantrum. Who would win, Slenderman or like 80 unsupervised children? Yeah, I'm not taking that risk. Poppy playtime, chase scene before Poppy playtime?
Dearest diary, Patricia has still yet to come home.
Why am I doing my Frieza voice? You know, I'm gonna commit.
Mother insists she ran off to search for the wildflowers again. But I know that's not true. It was that man, that thing grandmother keeps ranting on about. I do not think she's mad. I have seen the man myself. He watches us as we play. Patty went to him. I just know it. If only Mother would listen. I wonder when she'll come home.
Rose. Thanks, Frieza. This is peak voiceover work. Thank you. I lock in every once in a while. We came from there. Well, what's that one? Oh, more! Okay, here we go.
Father is making us pray again tonight. It'll do no good. It's bothersome, if anything. And I bet anything Patty and Walt ran away from this miserable old place. And I don't blame them one bit. Grandmother and Rose
Wait, this isn't Rose. Who can I do? I want to stick on the Dragon Ball train. We'll do Grandmother and Rose insist on some batty take that a strange man took them away. I am the only one keeping their wits around here. Maybe I should run away too. Rose may be awesome, but I am cooler. See what I did? See what I did? Okay. Let's go down this hole. I'm sure this won't go bad for me. Knew it! Did it? I'm sorry, oh, no, the camera fell. I thought I just tripped. Oh, someone picked up the camera. Are we... You know, this is like that one... I can't even describe without spoiling it, so I'm just gonna say... It's like that one scene from the Backrooms, you know? Does that make any sense? I hope that makes sense. Oh yeah, what about this one? You got a pretty balanced fight, trust me, it's Slender, right? Versus Golden Frieza, that seems fair, right? Slender just has to lure Golden Frieza with immortality in. Samantha from Call of Duty Zombies. Oh wait, this is Cade. Are we playing FNAF? Oh, please. That's cool. Wait, I actually really like this. We gotta close everything. I don't know if we're on a time limit, so I'm locking in. It's... I assume that means it's closed, even though that does not look closed. Same with that. I heard someone mentioned Bionicle, so I came in here as fast as I could. Welcome to Mickey! Yeah, we're talking about how Slenderman could lure us to our depths if he just offered Bionicles. Listen, I gotta say, has anyone made a Slender FNAF game? That feels like such an obvious idea, right? It's like simple, but it's good. Like, I'd play Slender FNAF fan game. Alright, I think he's getting closer, so I do need to lock in a bit, but I see something glowing over here. Oh, it works now. So what do we do about the garage door? Do we... I'm not seeing a garage door closer, That's ominous. How do I get to the front room again? Oh, hey, you're like posed, actually. Yo, I'm running for it. I'll be able to reach out here in a second. Dive bomb! Alright, now I can catch up. We were talking about what toy Slenderman would be to lure us in. I said 2004 Slendy would use Bionicles. Transformers is what would get me, obviously. Slenderman, give me the comma and my life is yours. Remember Alien Isolation's mobile game sequel that's FNAF but with Xenomorphs? I do remember that, actually. Or no, Target exclusive Titan Matanui. When I took a drink just now, did you see that? I just, like, shrunk. Hold on, can I do that again? Hold on. I did it again. Okay, I'm getting entertained over the stupidest thing. Let me continue what I was doing. I have Vakama Nuva and Vakama Taraga. Nice! Both on different shelves. Hell yeah. Just use the training you learned from the Tibetan monks. I learned this technique from the Tibetan monks. As I learned to kickstart my heart. So I gotta ask. Actually, no, I won't ask yet because that'd be a bad thing. I gotta learn myself. Oh yeah, aren't we making it to the tower? There it is. Let's go this way. You know, as far as... Oh, I shouldn't have said anything. The second I was about to say... You know, as far as horror games go, this isn't the worst place. You know, Forest during day, it's kind of relaxing. And then the second I open my mouth, we have to go back into a cave. Historic Coleman Mines. Established 1895, closed 1918. You know, this reminds me. I don't even know if I might play it on stream one time. It'd be a lot of reading. But there is a game that I really like by the developers of Slay the Princess called Scarlet Hollow. And I highly recommend it. And there's a mine in that game. With these, I can't remember what the creature are called, but they're like little dudes with pickaxes that take out the supports and cause cave-ins. It's like an actual mythology thing. Like Tommy knockers or something like that. Anyway, that just reminded me of that. Oh. I gotta read this as... You warn them and doom them! Meh. Read this and die, He-Man! You're helping his arrival! End this! You can end it! End it, it can! End... Meh. It's so simple! The Tibetan monks teach Batman how to fight with higher dimension beings to prep him to fight Darkseid. For real. Also, Dweller by Vakama's Nuva. Did you mean 2004 or 2000? Oh, you guys are just talking. I'll read all that out loud. Mia, He-Man. He-Man. You know, I can remove any, like, sense of... I see SCP-0001. I see that's happening. One of two things happened. One, that. Two, you disobeyed Smokey the Bear. Three, Willie Mafton got out and Henry's doing his normal routine. Hi, hello, Papyrus / Skeletor. Meh, He-Man. What about Slendy topics for Fear Friday? I'll have to look into it. You're in Australia. Yes, totally. I'm totally in Australia. We're... I guess we'll go this way. I kind of did that thing where I automatically walk for a minute. You're in Australia. Oh, this is what it looks like my window outside right now. Ah, I see. Yeah, he lives in magma igloos. You know, I can feel the ice from my igloo melting just from watching the scene. Wow. Guess we're not going that way. Sir, was Slenderman on the tree just looking at me? Or... Yo, Slenderman, you wanna point me in the right direction? I'll take it. Don't mind me, dude. We'll just keep wandering until we find a path that doesn't get immediately blockaded. Alright, we've been here. Oh, hey, your tentacles. Tingle getting snared by Slenderman's tentacles. Neat. Alright, I think... I don't know why I'm acting like I know where to go. We're just gonna keep on with the strat I was talking about. I made a good guy with spare parts hugging a... I'll finish reading that in a second. Alright, he's that way. Rudaka that has custom hands since the original one had no hands. Ooh. Wait, can we go off the beaten path? No, we cannot. Probably can go down there, though. Not that way. You know, what's so important at the radio tower that Slenderman had to break Smokey the Bear's wishes? Girl, actually based. I'll have to send my collection to the Discord sometimes. More mix of Bionicle, Gunplay, and Transformers, but I'm quite proud of it. I need to show off my updated Transformer collection sometime. I don't even see where he's at. We're gonna go this way. Back into the cave? Not back into the cave, okay. Alright, that way's blockaded. That way's not blockaded. Hold off on collecting, but I do want the 2007 Baraki and the forearm guy in a future display. Nice! We're going the opposite way. Let's see. Not that way. Okay. Not that way either. Alright, we're going down this other way. What's down path number 4-3-9? We could go down that way, but we'll go this way. Oh, yeah, its tentacles are. I really thought I was on some with that one. Okay, we'll cut through, I guess? No? Are we just... is it just over? There we go. He's somewhere to my right. Don't hit me with those tentacles. Dang here, I didn't know you had... Scripted, right? Scripted, right? What? Aw. What? Come on. Was that just a bad spawn? All this bionicle talk got me distracted. What happened to Kate Euro? She dived out a window. Impressive dive bomb. Really. Ah, that was... Okay, we need to backtrack. Oh, his tentacles are coming, that's what that was. Did he reset? Nope, he did not. Okay, we're gonna go this way then. I think we're at the end game. Nice! Alright, we'll go left. Trees will fall down. Huh, trees didn't fall down. There we go. Then trees fall down. We go down here. That was the one with the back burner. I think we're at... Oh, I already read that. And now he spawns again. Yep, right there. If you're on a time limit, there might be. I don't have an option here, though. Or I guess my option is I could just run by the El Jacora, and never mind, that was fine, actually. Game tip, fire burns. I had a hunch. Fire hurts. Me no like fire. Wow, so I did just get screwed over. Okay. I'm sorry, did Slender just pull out a Glock? It's even a life tip. Life tip. I recognize this. I recognize. I know this. I know this Unity asset. This was an, or not Unity. Game asset. This exact thing was in Help Wanted. That's what happens when you work with 3D models for a few years. I recognize that exact model. Fun fact. Oh, we're almost out of camera. Nothing in there. Okay, it needs a key, so we're looking for a key. I'm turning the UI off so I can actually... Alright, no key that I can see. Oh, cool, I can reach that from here. Emergency public, Cool. I need a call for them to show up to put out the fire. I like how you knew about the 9 nice kills, bad animations, all they thought it was AI. They posted behind the scenes hyping up how amazing the animations turned out. Listen, man, I've worked with Mixamo. I know the 9 yards of animation for that. I recognized every single reused animation stock asset in there. I know them because I use them. Fire bad, it hurt me 15-year limited basketball. Hey, what's that? Is that just a... I guess not. Alright, where's... Actually, I could just do this. Never mind, that didn't work. Where art thou, key? It's not back there. Just to be sure. Ice 9 kills. I forgot they're called Ink for short. But they ain't no bendy. Ha ha ha, got him. I'll give this game credit. It legitimately makes me feel like I've lost my mind. I'm looking for a key, but I see no key. In the box, maybe? And it's just a weird angle? Nope. Is it, like, smushed back here? The door needs a key, Euro. Yes, and I'm looking for key. The door needs a key. The door needs a key. Did you know there's 3 canoes? Euro? Yes, Dweller? It's not over here. Oh, there it is. Found it. One, two, Fred. Oh, wait. I did that at the same time. Are we getting legitimately spooky? One, two, Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4, better lock your door. You're the... Oh, it's not appearing for that one? You'll burn, burn, burn. I failed you. What's up, Afton?
Kate, please. There's no other way. Kate. Oh God, no. I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm so sorry.
So this is CR. One, two, Freddy's coming. Hello. Hello again. This reminds... Wait, hold on, can I? Did it? It worked! It worked! I found out how to break the game. I found out how to break the game. So I can't remember if this guy or Kate was the protagonist of Slender the 8 Pages. Oh yeah, this is the sequel. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of forgot about that. I think Kate was the protagonist, and then when they got the pages and went home, Slenderman followed them. Ah! Wow, you are an ugly kid. Look, there's no way of putting it. You look like Art the Clown more than you do a child. Also, this is just like whenever you die in Phasmophobia, and you're in the corner, you hear dong, and it's and then you die. I feel like we could take him. Oh yeah, we could take him easily. Just, you grab him. What was it called? Pile dive? Kate, this is pretty exciting, right? The whole mystery. The missing boy, the sightings, the arson. I'm glad I get to share this adventure with you. I cannot but feel saddened for Mr. Matheson, but he lost so much. Wish you would have maybe just let me in to help him. The way you're helping me. Maybe I could have saved him. Since I couldn't help him in life, maybe I could help now. I promised to find out what happened to his son. Perhaps that will put his soul at peace. Thanks again, Kate. I look forward to our adventures. Jump cut to him being a burnt corpse. Is it wrong I didn't even click until right now that you're the kid we were playing? You're Charlie. Oh, what's wrong? What's wrong? Did you follow a bunch of wooden toys and get killed? All I'm saying, wouldn't be me. I'd have higher standards than that. You gotta give me Bionicle or Transformer. Let's see, what else could we do in here? Was the Bionicle worth it, bro? I mean, all things considered, he's not like... Well, I mean, he looks pretty miserable, but... It was for me. Look, all I'm gonna say is if, Slenderman wants to offer me the Hasbro, like, super expensive Unicron, I'll be a proxy. I'll be a ghost kid. Can't be that hard. Oh, is that a thing over there? No, that's a box. I'm sorry, can't get over getting flung by him. I want to try and get on the stairs again. There we go. Look at her. Or look at him. Alright, let's figure out what we actually have to do. There's a flash. Alright, I'm gonna need this one for sure. On here is literally myself, Mock XD. This guy keeps stopping by my house asking about... Oh wait, this is an old guy. Let me do...
This guy keeps stopping by my house asking about my son. I keep telling him to go away. He's getting more and more desperate. I see him. I keep looking for him. It can't be him, though. I know it can't. But it's so real. Everywhere I go, I hear his voice. But it sounds like he's suffering. Like it's not the son I knew. I can't escape this torment. I'm old.
Oh, here we go. You know, everything good? Oh, hey, Broxy, it's you. You sounded like normal there. Huh? I feel like I gotta... Huh? So I'm not sure if the game tells you this, but... Kate is the Oh! I guess I should be doing... Oh! Okay, that makes sense there. So she went crazy. She went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. She fell to the allure of a Bionicle and/or Transformers. I can't even blame her for that. After being captured by Slenderman, they become the next Legion legendary skin. That's quite the fate, if you ask me. Now, despite... Oh, hardcore. New level Genesis. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're not done yet. We still have this, and we have extended chapters, whatever. Oh, we'll see about that in a minute. Let's try Genesis. I want to see what this is. Yeah, I'd love Kate as a Legion legend. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense. Alright, where am I? What am I doing? What is this? Wait, is this like an... Hold on, I might clock this a little too early, but is this an HD remake of the original? Is that what this is supposed to be? This is what this is already reminding me of. I think this is Kate's 8 Pages remake. Oh, cool. You know, this is a good mission, then I still want to keep going. I've gotten pretty good at juking him too, so I think I can handle it. Let me get my locked in face though. Oh yeah, this is a remake. I know this room. I want to get the one in... There's gonna be one in here, right? Maybe not. Music is so DVD coded. It really is. I'm telling you, it's like the easiest one-to-one Terror Radius inspiration. You could just go straight with using this with a little bit of DVD flair. The most pointless building. The random tile room. I mean, apparently somewhere over there. Is that him, or is that just a sign? That's just a sign. Oh, it's not a sign. That's what we need. And we've looked around. Now we can actually look. So now that we're kind of at like the crux of it, has Slenderman ever been like given like lore? Is there anything else I'm missing that I haven't picked up on that isn't like revealed to me? I'm just genuinely curious. Thoughts on the main game? I'm kind of letting this settle for a minute before I get my thoughts. It wasn't bad. And I'm reviewing it internally with the, oh, there he is. With the understanding that it's over a decade. I'm being easier on it. But I think it was fine. It was not like into my top 50, but I had a good fun time with it, mostly. Generators were a little miserable, but other than that, it's a solid game. The only major critique, I think, and it falls back on the generator part, is there was a lot of, oh, there's another one. There was a lot of parts where I feel like any fear factor falls apart way too quickly. Even within the knowledge of, like what limitations they have to work with. Mainly, the proxy comes to mind, because that was just funny. The only lore we know is he's old, kidnaps children, and sometimes adults, and turns them into minions. Has tentacles and interferes with the electricity. As for the game's story, I'll probably need a game story explained video. I'll probably watch or read something later, because I am interested. I do like the narrative. It's nothing, like, big, but I'm a sucker for, like, urban legend, Blair Witch, almost, type of stories like this. Like found footage. Kate was too goofy than scary. Yeah. To the point where the first bit, like that first pages part, that was really good. I really like that part. Here, let me turn off my locked-in face. I feel like I'm being harsh just by having that face. I think that first level, like the actual level, that was really good. And it might be me kind of hyping it up because I didn't realize that things were randomized at first. But I did legitimately feel like I was losing my mind. And not in like a bad way. I thought that was fun. Like as soon as I clocked that things are actually randomized, then I locked in and I got a lot of it done. Oh yeah, I guess in this one I need to like just look on trees too. But I really liked that I was genuinely confused for a while. There's one. Alright, halfway done. I'm gonna go without the flashlight. I feel like I'll be able to spot them a lot quicker. Now imagine a Dweller Slenderman movie script turned into a game. I would like that. Honestly, I do like Slenderman. Now, I could say that without a shadow of doubt. Now that I'm well versed in what the character's like. I like it. And I want more things of him. I guess we'll check in here again. With the lights off. I know, risky, but... I don't think it's in here. It might be, but I don't really want to be in there when he's right there, you know what I mean? How would the multiplayer work? That's what I'm curious about. Is it going to be PvP or is it going to be co-op? Will it be a story about there's two of you, or is it the classic 8 pages only? I'm curious. We'll have to come back to it when it happens. Maybe another co-op Fear Friday. I don't think we've done one of those since it would have been years ago now, because it was, I think the last technically co-op one I did was with Cream Man. What's this way? I think co-op. I hope it is. I could see multiplayer having, like, one player plays the proxy. In kind of like an asim thing, but... I think a co-op game like that would be fun. Or, like, Slender. Alright, so there's 4 of these, and they're just scattered around somewhere. DVD? Yes! Oh, there's definitely one over here. And I definitely, on the topic of DVD, I would like, I'm fully on board with the Slenderman chapter now. Really, there's not a page over here? Or am I just blind? I mean, it could be blind, but it doesn't look like there's a page over here. That actually... I got my fright for the night. That made me jump. That was a legitimate jump. I'm actually really happy about that. I feel alive. Well, I gotta activate my... Is Halloween the game up for Fear Friday? Oh, yep, it is. Story mode is definitely. That is something I I don't know if I'll play a lot of the multiplayer, because, you know, my heart belongs to DVD. Hold on, I'm gonna turn my light off. Is there something glowing over there? I'm gonna assume. But yeah, I do want to do the single player. Same with Hellraiser. Hellraiser, I'm really gambling on there being a streamer mode, and hoping the streamer mode doesn't like completely butcher the vibe of Hellraiser, because that is that's the risk, right? But there's nothing you can do about it. So I just kind of gotta hope it's good. Who'd win, Peter Griffin or Goku? Fortnite says Peter Griffin. Alright, how many am I at? 3 pages remaining. So, I'm curious, do we know what the pages are in lore? Is there a reason he gets real mad about you finding them? Or why he wants you to collect his 8 pages? Slender's love letters. You know what? I'm accepting that as canon. I'm not even gonna, like, question it. Alright, is that? Yeah, that's fenced off. I'm turning my light off, I think. I think there's a good chance I walked by him a lot, but the reflection of the flashlight. So where would you want to be? An Outlast Trials match in real life, or being hunted by Pinhead and his gash? Is being dead an option? Is just accepting death ahead of time an option? Because here's the thing, right? Actually, what are the specifics of Pinhead hunting me? That was another... That one wasn't nearly as jumpy as the first one, but... that was more my hand. But, so is Pinhead hunting me because I opened the box, or is he going against his typical routine? I'd presume it's because I opened the box and he came. Because under no circumstances do I want to be in Outlast Trials. I have been, like I said, I've been addicted to, not addicted, but I've been playing a lot of Outlast Trials off stream. And I do not want to be in Outlast Trials, man. Even if I survive, I'm not leaving there the same man. The thing is, it's a hard question. I feel like if I say I want the Cenobites over just a regular therapy session, I think I would want Cenobites. Mainly because I feel like I have a better chance of survival if I... Well, no, I guess I don't. I would get tortured. I guess Outlast. I think Outlast, but it's like very reluctantly. Outlast Trials in the real life or DVD Trials in real life? Weirdly enough, I think DVD. Because, like, it's Eldritch Horror, but the memory loss, I think, would be a huge help in that. Because the thing with the Outlast Trials is you're gonna go insane. You're gonna become a weapon, for lack of a better term. You're not going to leave there in one piece. Either, like, mentally or figuratively. But with DVD, I mean, you're gonna be consumed slowly by an eldritch god that, you know... But I feel like the memory loss is the mercy there. DVD, what if Pinhead takes you away instead of sacrificing? That's true. That is true. It does have the risk. I guess the question is, do I want to suffer immortality? Well, I got activated the wrong one. Do I want to suffer immortality, or do I want an easier time in immortality, but still be pretty bad? I think I think on that prospect, I think if we're looking for the more merciful death, I think it has to be Outlast Trials. and just pray you go out from, like, Franco's shotgun. Actually, even Franco's shotgun is still, like, teeth. So that's still gonna hurt. Yeah, I'm legitimately trying to manifest in my mind. What is a... I've been wandering around this forest for, like, 20 minutes. How many am I at? I still need 3. Alright, I guess I should be turning lights off. Yeah, I feel like Outlast, it would be, you know... I think it would have to be Outlast. Very, very reluctantly, though. And only because I think the less painful but eternally suffering route is only slightly worse than the very painful way of dying permanently. Only the most uplifting discussions here at the Euro channel. Or Euro the Hyped Hero. Not seeing anything flashing. Outlast Trials or Saw Genesis Trials? Weirdly enough, I'm way more trusting of John Kramer and whoever the new judge is. Also, I hope Saw Genesis isn't canon. It makes John Kramer lame. I agree. I like the idea of the game, but I want it to kind of be in its own bubble. The idea of Jigsaw's philosophy not even being his own is kind of boring. But the thing with Saw, and this is like a lot of guesswork here, but if, and big if here, but if the judge from Genesis at least has somewhat of the same mentality as John Kramer and it's not an Amanda situation, then you can at least, if you play your games, if you know, really strive to do it, you'll make it out fine. Outlast Trials, you're not making it out. You're either, like I said, you're either gonna be a sleeper agent or something. Would you rather live in Minecraft hardcore or Terraria hardcore? Minecraft. I'll just stay with a village for the entirety of my life. Terraria, I would have to deal with the infections. Slenderman, I am tempted, but... Alright, I'm not seeing any flashing. I guess we'll just wander in the actual forest for a bit.